the owners actually, they've started boxing up stuff. And he's like, I just want to make sure this is going through. I said, we're 100% going through. You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. So previously, we got ourselves a box trailer. We got to stop and get 4 brake cans today. I wanted to get the alternator out, but I'm running behind. I actually got to load a bulk tank at a farm, do a little bit of work, and then we can pull the alternator, get it over to Chelmsford Electric, get that fixed up. But alrighty, let's dive into it. Let's go move a bulk tank. And it's snowing, so I'm very glad that we went and picked this up last night. It was a late night, didn't get to bed till 1:30, but that's all part of it. So appreciate you guys watching along, and let's get into it. Well, let's see how this goes. Well, he is loaded. He also brought me a motor for a feed pusher that I was gonna get yesterday. And yeah, my day yesterday went a little sideways in the morning, so I didn't get down to the shop to grab the motor. Usually I got one on me, but my coworker grabbed it last week for a different feed pusher. I don't think he actually ever used it though. But he is headed, that came out of one farm. They put a new tank in when they put 4 robots in, and that is actually headed to another farm that's putting 2 robots in. So I'll call my boss now and tell him truck is on its way, and he'll go over there and help him unload. I'm gonna go switch the feed pusher motor. Okay, running pretty late. We're at where are we? Fleet Pride. Got 3 brake cans. So that free trailer that we got, 3 brake cans. I do have a spare one. I do have another one. So I'm looking at $175 right now into a free trailer to make those brakes hopefully perfect. Yeah, not too bad of a deal if you ask me, but hopefully that will make all the brakes good. I did get the connector for the Landau. We got to figure out what lights on that trailer actually work or whatnot. But next up, we need some more chains and binders for the trailer, so let's get going. Well, I'm gonna say having a blue pair, it's pretty friggin' handy because, yeah, I do talk on the phone quite a bit to people, and having that, it's so much handier than having your phone on speaker, not being able to hear what they're saying, stuff like that. Blue Parrot, if you want to sponsor me or partner with me, hit me up. That would be great for the channel. Yeah, so I just got off the phone with the owner of the property. I've talked to the owner. I talked to the realtor yesterday. So the owners actually, they've started boxing up stuff. And he's like, I just want to make sure this is going through. I said, we're 100% going through. I said, all I have to do is line up some insurance, property, hazard, fire, stuff like that to meet the requirements. And we're waiting on the attorney. And as everybody said, once the attorneys all agree and get everything in line, and it moves quick. So that's good. They're on the same page as me. Things are nice. They said, well, if the weather's good, like, you're going to be wanting to get out here and start doing stuff. And yeah, we got to do soil samples, some property maintenance. I got some people lined up that want to help me bush hog stuff, trim stuff up, get it ready to work. So I'm very excited for that. So hopefully I'm gonna call the attorney tomorrow morning and just follow up and say, where we at? What we doing? Make sure they know the urgency of this, because yeah, we are working. And I was supposed to be done working. Tomorrow was supposed to be my last day, my renewed last day. But I said, we still got some stuff to do. I'll be done next week, which, yeah, I got stuff I still have to do. So we did get the one training robot closer, but I got to finish that and doing stuff like this. I don't know why there's so much traffic. It does all merge over, but I don't know. So we're jumping up. We're gonna go grab some chains, binders. I think we'll probably find a toy or something. And well, that will be good. We'll have enough on the trailer there. Since I do have some more chains and binders, but they are on the fertilizer tender. We always need more chains and more binders. So that's where I'm at with the property and the future, and what's in my head, and what's going on with work, and all the above. So, whew, yeah, I'm pretty beat up from battling that tree and working underneath that truck yesterday. Like, it beat me up quite a bit. That tree really beat me up. I screwed my hand up, and then I stabbed it with a screwdriver today. So we're doing really, really good. I was wearing a glove all day and took it off, and sure enough, stabbed my finger as I was putting the chain back together. So, yeah. 4 binders. One of a 16-foot chain. 2 of 14-foot log chains. So the 16-foot, this stuff is good for 600 pounds, and this stuff's good for, let me look again, 54, which is good enough for me. 54 on some stuff. Sometimes it's a little overkill. So, but Nico's been flirting with people. We're wandering around. What else do we need, bud? Maybe some more ratchet straps. We got the oil, but I got enough oil right now. Actually, what do I need? Need some for the truck. Tell me how good your dog is. Take a left. I'm going this way though. Hey, 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 we're going this way. $20, he gets a tennis ball for himself. What are you thinking? You pretty much have every one of these toys, bud. That's what you want, though? You want a new tennis ball? Get it. Nope, that's not for you. Because that will be gone in a minute. No, hey. I'll get you these tennis balls. Oh, they squeak. Oh, my God. Okay, you gonna bring that with? Bring them. So, we got home. It was dark. It was late. Never got around to putting the brake cans in this trailer. And I was like, alright, I'll do it the next day. Well, next day it rained some. I said, alrighty, I'm not working in the mud laying on the ground. And these next videos will be not exactly in line because of how the weather's been, but as you see, it's been snowing, so that's really inconvenient. I still got the brake cans to throw in, and somebody loves the snow. You love the snow? You're a good boy. You love it. So we still got to throw the brake cans in, so that will be in probably the next video, maybe the future video. But we got brake cans to do and just lights. And then honestly, I'm probably going to start packing stuff up that I don't need. I got quite a bit of merchandise that I got to pack, but I think I'm going to leave it out. We might do a moving sale just so I got less to deal with. I don't have a ton, but I got repacking then unpacking something's kind of a pain. So stuff is not in stock on some levels, as some people have pointed out, and that's how it's going to be till we move and I make another order. There's no point in doing an order right now, just to have it shipped to new address or deal with it. But as you all know from the conversation earlier in this video, things are moving along. The people that own the property currently, they're getting ready to move. I'm getting ready to move. I'm honestly just waiting on attorneys. And once the attorneys are, my attorney's taking a little longer, but I think that's the nature of being an attorney. So once they get all that done, then I can actually say, here's the closing date, and we'll see the property. And I know there's people that have said, well, why are you sharing all the details? You guys don't get all of the details just because, yeah, that makes it challenging. But sharing what's going on and sharing it with you guys has created the opportunity for me to be able to rent more ground, for people to know where I'm going. So a lot of people, a good buddy of mine, he's actually my neighbor now. So 2 houses down from me. So nobody would have known that unless I shared it with this. Same with, I do have more rented ground than what I have farmed, because somebody figured out in the videos where I was and made that connection. So plus I enjoy the interaction between telling you guys the details of my life and what goes on, because there's a lot of things. And somebody did ask if I could do a video explaining how the FSA loan process worked and what the struggles and battles were, and I will, because honestly, going into this, nobody really gives you a good idea. My loan officer and the crew I worked with is absolutely awesome, and they have really helped me, but there's so many little details that it's just a challenge. And somebody in a previous video said, well, you got to go to a school that teaches you that stuff, or a better ag school, they'll teach you that stuff about that. And I'm like, I have a degree in ag business management and a degree in ag engineering. I'm a little educated on this stuff, and they don't teach all the ins and outs of purchasing property and absolutely all that side, because there's so many things that nobody knows. So like insurance, accounting, how to do it the best, most legal way as far as your taxes, because there's a lot of different ways. And like I learned, hey, my taxes, even though they're working, there's a lot better ways that they could be lined up to be beneficial. So yeah, that is the rundown of that. That's why I've shared everything. Some of these videos aren't the most action-packed, but I'm explaining what's going on in the whole details. So honestly, when I get done filming this, I might lay underneath this truck, because even though it's snowing, the ground's frozen, which makes it way better than working in the mud. And it's supposed to be 45 tomorrow, the next day, then we're gonna get some more rain again. So we might do that, and then once we're done with this, we're gonna hook this to the planter. That way we're ready to go. We still got to do a little bit of reorganizing, and we got to figure out if these lights are burnt out or what, and then we should be good on all of this stuff. Truck, we still got to look at the air compressor. It's working, but I don't think it's perfect. But alrighty, there you guys have it. Appreciate you guys watching along. We moved that tank, they dropped it off there, fixed the feed pusher, that's running. Always good news when you get a phone call and things are moving forward. We spent a ton of money on chains and binders, and we probably need a few more, but it makes moving stuff and trips so much easier, and we're gonna have some stuff to move, such as this. We gotta go grab a lowboy, and that will go on a lowboy. Yeah, we're moving along. I'm hoping we get this stuff moved along before we actually get like a freak snowstorm and winter shows up. So mud season's fine, winter not so good. Well, snow, I could do without 5 foot of snow and stuff like that. But alrighty, appreciate you guys watching along, liking, subscribing.
Alrighty, have a good one.